its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome to a DA, it's home. Good. I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. DeJounte Murray is out there with Sexton. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's MP. And it's Levine in at the 3. And for the Nets, Thomas is out there with Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late. You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Claxton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Strus. Back to Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And Stewart gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Durant against Johnson. 14 feet away, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Left side, Levine. Back to MP. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Strus. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The 3 from Thomas. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 7. MP passes to Stewart. And Sexton has it in the corner. Durant against MP.
Max Strus. His first foul. First team foul.
And here is MP. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by MP. Buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Brooklyn leading by 6. To the paint, here's Thomas. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Sexton. MP right side. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Irving against MP. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Down low, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Irving with a clean look, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
That one drops for him. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Irving. Pass to KD. .112 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. 6 points for him.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
Levine's shot is off. Nets leading by 6. Here's Strus. His last outing, he had 24 points. Irving. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one fault. Both teams deciding to change it up.
For the Spurs.
Irving against MP. Inside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. A rebound by the Nets. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the floor for San Antonio. Johnson is out there with Collins. Then there's Collins Sexton. Then it's MP. And it's Primo in at the 3 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Bulls was terrific. He scored 22 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Here's Sexton. Here's Primo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6. He gets that one.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
MP against Irving. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from MP. Outside, Simmons. Poked away and stolen by MP. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Simmons against MP. Inside, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Kelly Olynyk, Zach LaVine.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets lead by 7. And don't go away. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. He's checked in for San Antonio. MP comes in for DeJounte Murray. They've got Kyrie Irving. Also Thomas out there. And it's KD in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Stewart. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the basket by Vassell.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Irving passes to KD. Pass to Strus. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
MP passes to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Irving looking over the floor. KD with it. Stewart on him. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter. An elite... historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
That's good from Durant.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Curry against MP. Pass to KD. Into the lane. And then Durant with the jam.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Now MP. 14 points for him. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut to just one on the basket from Stewart.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Stewart against Durant. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 and 12 now.
Now, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Here's MP. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The pass to Curry. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 5. And then Durant with the jam.
A natural-born scorer is Kevin Durant. He puts in the time, and it pays dividends on the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Devin Vassell. MP with it. He's got 14. Dishes it to Murray. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
.115 left here in the third quarter. Curry. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
To the paint. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Stewart.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Simmons. Knocked loose and stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Here's Curry. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. On the wing, Harris. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
So they take the lead. MP's got 16.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Simmons. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Isaiah Stewart has been on display. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, they've got Levine. Colin Sexton is out there with MP. Then there's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Murray in at the 4. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 2-point game. Down low. Here's Stewart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Stewart's got 22.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Thomas kicks to Irving. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets. Now, here's MP. Tries for the hoop. Here's Murray. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Nice recognition from MP. This kind of unselfishness goes a long way to develop team chemistry.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Inside, here's Irving. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. San Antonio trailing here. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. KD's checked in for the Nets. Here is Thomas. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
San Antonio calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here is MP. Takes it inside. Here's Levine. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Murray against Irving. Durant with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's MP. Here's Stewart. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Stewart's got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving passes to Claxton. Here's Strus, guarded by Levine. Outside Irving, jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP against Durant. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Durant inside. Guarded by Stewart.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Lighting MP's competitive fire. When the game gets close, he is dialed in.
Passes it to Durant. Here's Claxton. Here's Strus. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Levine. Here's Murray. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle splits for San Antonio?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
MP's shot is good. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 5. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, MP.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots.
All right.
If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 3. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's MP driving to the basket. Good. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Possessing that clutch gene, there's a reason MP has the ball in these moments.
There's the pass to Strus. Back to Durant. On the wing, Irving. On baseline, Jay. It drops. What a beautiful shot to pull him to within 3.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Sexton, the pass to Stewart. It's good.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
The 3 from KD. He doesn't hit that one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're leading by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's MP, and that's an intentional foul.
This is still personal. 15 seconds. Shooting for San Antonio.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Outside, Levine. Back to MP. Johnson outside. High post Stewart. Here's MP. No good there. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. Nope. That you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. Here. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your word. To a place that you didn't know exists. Mediterranean water my wrist. Time talking my 6-figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate, now my bag legit. With me, with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. I don't backtrack, man. That I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. These will cry and be lying in your face. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. If the money wasn't straight, you wouldn't be here today. Ain't in mind, sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. But how much cash I every day? Big bag. Don't play with me, baby, go play with your. You see him in person, he be shookin'. A huncho, it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by forearms. I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriends. Nah. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish. It look like the world end. Dog. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What? Exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. Get it too. You got, but we was in heat. Popping my with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my pressure. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. How you wanna do it. I don't backtrack, man. I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today.
Yeah, I'm like young Picasso. Then I got killing in the. Keep me a cheddar, I just brought the nachos. Chillin' with my dog Dwayne on some gatos. You only live once, that's the motto. Rapping all these words, trying to hit the lotto. She be talking spicy, take it to my condo. Pronto, and free. Moving like I'm Paco. I knocked the meat up out your taco. With them vatos, yeah, honcho. Rap God, rap beast, young Diablo. Randy Savage on the beat, cause I'm macho. I compete any feat, you can't stop though. But I ain't Pac though, and this is thug life. And what they want life, totally love life. Your kids come first and your one wife. Living out the future with my dreams in my own right. And you ain't think once, better think twice. On my back, nice. I'm ready for the I don't blink twice. I'm ready for some more, I don't even write. I kick it straight up off the dome. My came home and it through the phone. That's my ringtone. And the way she sing along, we gon' semitone, metronome. We ain't home alone, but I'm in my zone. So what you really on? Hey, hey, hey. I'm like young Picasso. Spitting, I got chillin' in the. Keep me a cheddar, I just brought the nachos. Chillin' with my dog Wayne on some gatos.
only live once, that's the motto. Rapping all these words, trying to hit the lotto. She be talking, spice ticket to my condo, pronto, and free. Moving like I'm Paco. I knocked the meat up out your taco. With them vatos, yeah, honcho. Rap God, rap beast, young Diablo.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, creeping, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing.
Try not to lose control. Been out 2 weeks around. Been out 2 weeks around. No red lights on the road. To get in what you owe. Life never stops, so go. Too fast to take it slow.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Westside, get it, weaving, get it, prime time, get it, speeding, street run, get it, creeping, get it, low key, get it, demon, teeth out, get it, cheesing, having, get it, eating, get mine, get it, greedy, cold world,
freezing.
Can see me pushing through the city nights. I got no time to waste. Reaching for stars, a million apart, no matter the time it takes. Brand new 40s lighting on the snakes. You can let know me, I'm writing my story. It's never no time for the praise.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go.
Westside, get it, weaving, get it, prime time, get it, speeding, street run, get it, creeping, get it, low key, get it, demon, teeth out, get it, cheesing, having, get it, eating, get mine, get it, greedy, cold world, get it, freezing.
You know you're my favorite.
Even when you wonder, even when you cry, even when you look me in my eyes, even when you cry, you still look good to me, me. You still look good to me, me. You still look good to me, oh me. You still look good to me. Isn't it you that I didn't want ration with? Isn't it you that I didn't want fraction with? Isn't it you that I didn't want halves? Should we take flight? Yeah, we going to Mars. Yeah, and why don't you get your stuff, girl? Oh, and I wanna give you love, girl. Oh. Say hello to the. Say hello to the.
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At forward, number 19, At forward, Bojan Bogdanovic. At point guard, Mike Conley. At center, Rudy Gobert. At center, Rudy Gobert. The head coach of the visiting team is Quinn Snyder.
Happy holidays, everyone. Well, before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Thanks, B.A. Mike Conley re-signing.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And for San Antonio, MP is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Levine in at the three, the small forward. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
Sexton against Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. Here's Sexton. And that one's long. Mitchell against Sexton. Mitchell drives in. Got a hand on it. MP outside. Inside. And that one's good. Stewart.
The playmaking ability of MP. Good at reading defenses and making the right decision.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Tipped away. Here's the break. Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. Shot by Levine, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
To the middle. Here's Gobert, and he buries his first look.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside. You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's MP. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, BA. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Gobert passes to Conley. Counted from distance.
What confidence from Mike Conley, even from way out. He drains the deep shot like it's nothing.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship. Like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Conley against MP. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Very high IQ play by MP. giving it away to the guy with a wide open look.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Clock at 2. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Spurs ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the paint. Stewart inside. He's against Gobert. Stewart, no good. Utah leading. To the inside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Conley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's MP. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Good D by Gobert.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. The kick out to Conley. Utah gets it back. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I just love the ball move.
San Antonio trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Stewart. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Utah calls time here. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Jerome. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. It's stolen by MP. Here we go, one-on-one. Blocked. Pascal against Johnson. Pass to Jerome. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the triple. They get it again. Here's Pascal. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Now here's Collins. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Sexton.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll be on Eric Pascal.
Now you have to avoid being too physical with MP. He just does a terrific job there getting the defense to overcompensate.
And both free throws good for MP. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you... And you hear it again and again. The Utah Jazz culture is team first. Also,
you got guys who are continuously making plays, you know.
And Grant for the Utah Jazz. Utah ends up going with a new group. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the paint. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Zach Collins out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's MP. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Primo in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with 26 points, and his assist total was through the roof. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And Collins with the slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
1:09 left in the first half of this one. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. 40 seconds left in the first half. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. MP against Conley. And Collins with the big block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Kelly Olynyk. Zach Levine.
6 on the shot clock. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Now MP. He takes it in. Here's Levine. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen. He's checked in for San Antonio. MP comes in for Murray. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
The Jazz have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Ty Jerome is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Larry Nance. Then there's Eric Paschall, and it's Pinson in at the 5. 5 on the clock. This for the tie. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio leading. Here's MP. Pass to Sexton. Here's Vassell. Spurs need to get one up here. The three from Sexton. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Nance outside. Here's Pinson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Count that bucket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Now here's MP. And the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Pascal passes to Nance. Oh, there's the alley. MP with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside, here's Vassell, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement. He's been a major catalyst.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Utah with a change here, too. Mitchell's checked in. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Sinks it from distance. Clarkson's got 10 points.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
MP, the pass to Stewart. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Nance can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Mitchell, the pass to Nance. No good from outside. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And it's Sexton. That time all the assists by MP. And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. Utah has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. 30 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pascal. Now Clarkson. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
On the wing, Mitchell, all alone. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And it's now only a 1-point San Antonio lead. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
For the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got DeJounte Murray, Colin Sexton out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's MP in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. LaVine passes to MP. Stewart with it, defended by Gobert. Back to MP. In midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it. They get the rebound. Gobert with the bucket.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
You know what? That was perfect timing on that possession. Huge play in the game. They needed those points right now.
Now MP. Down low. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Outside Mitchell. They now take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 1.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Sexton passes to MP. Back to Sexton. Pump it in on the layup. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against MP. Shoots from 14. Second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's MP. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, MP can be so clutch. He doesn't get shaken up by the pressure of the moment.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Mitchell against Stewart. Mitchell, good.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's MP. Driving inside. Sexton up top. Murray against Conley. Shot is up. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. The shot. They grab their own miss. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of second chance points because of the work they've put in on the glass. It's really helped them.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Sexton against Mitchell. The free ball. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 13 in the second half.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And the Spurs call time here. They're behind by 2. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
MP, the pass to Johnson. And the bucket is good.
Smart ball movement by MP. Moving the pieces around and getting a guy set up to score.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
MP against Conley. Counted. And that's a double-double for him now.
This is why MP's team counts on him. They know they can put the whole game in his hands.
From 18 feet away. It's in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Yep, that one goes.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Levine can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Stewart.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Stewart. It falls! Brings him within 1.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with the forward.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell. Shot for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick drip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. Yeah, run right past 200 on the dash. On my way to make a move, yeah, been on the way. Call Siri for the proof. Big number one topic, know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friends switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slow me down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realest be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must
You can
go.
never be respected, ducking like we built, collecting fake will always get detected, scoping out the intersection, thinking about
we lost. Country winning that recession. Mama trying to put together meals and make them something special. Scared to really ask for it. She'll give her last for it. I've been in my bag for it. When you talking fast forward, years after that, shots cracked off the backboard. Hard to really laugh toward. Real situations when you stuck in it. Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tinted. Going on outside, my brother and the cousins in the streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it. Torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time,
look,
I must go.
I just want success. I just wanna look in the mirror, say you the best. I just wanna know my reward was worth all the stress. I just wanna live a full life and have no regrets. Cause I'm so used to less, I just want my mama to rest. Double 9 to 5's only time I see her, she pressed. Cause they cut her enough just to make it to the next check. And she don't wanna quit, she unsure of her skill set. I assure she's still blessed. You don't know the half, you don't know the feeling of almost having it in your grasp. You don't know the feeling uncertainty when you sitting tracks. Feeling like your only opportunity up out this trap. You don't wanna burn it by pressing the line and then he pass. Don't wanna seem desperate, you see your back. Pressed against the wall, you standing tall and though you fighting back. Can get exhausted when you ballin' and you writing tracks. Dreams of having arenas, reciting that a vital act. Was being 17 with a dream and an insomniac. Walking on water like I was Peter, I embodied that. Till I took my sight off of you and now I'm residing at the abyss of my thoughts, what a plight to have.
They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go.
I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's the job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's the job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire for your family.
All right, check it out.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress a it ain't no pressure. In my Kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top now on my roster, get the most and not the lesser. Papa met me in the valley, dropped the up on Winnetka. Take some extras out the repress a it ain't no pressure. Yes, sir. I didn't want to speak on it, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I with this rap, I want to sell it now. But they got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the, they come and they snatching nigga now. Big long in the golf ball, big fin ball in this. This one really burned all in the seat. Had a to the wall diaper when I left his drawers for the. They getting down, but I be so proud to put it down. For the microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress a it ain't no pressure. Yes, I microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress a it ain't no pressure. Yes, round geek. I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his click, but a hoe. With a watch and a chain that set up, yeah, I train that. In the 8 for like 4 days straight, but I never claim that. I be talking this. DM, I'm sitting in the too. I be get political. Hit the John, I'm whipping the miracle. Get the I'm scraping the get political. Miss with the whole Mikey. These side insane. Me and Miss with the whole get it. Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain. brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress it. It ain't no pressure. Guess I microphone check. 1, 2, mic check. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress it. It ain't no pressure. Yes, I.
Yo, I just like to say, my man King, but it's good to be original when you diss somebody. Don't use somebody else's.
The thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well on my this you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house with all the. Yeah. Been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Whoa. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Never let it happen again. So you can run and tell all of your friends that the fear
thought it was the last supper, but it isn't the last with the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. The Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. If you what I want, you probably wind up. Oh, you think you slick, huh? You better put down my peanut butter wrist rub. It wasn't made for two, and I don't ever remember that I said I would be trading you. Matter of fact, this is our table, dude. And I had about enough of what you came to do. To get your dirty, dirty beaters all up off of my Doritos, string cheeses, and my Charleston Jew. Like what? Yeah, you thought it was the last supper, but it isn't the last with the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread. If you what I lunch, you probably wind up. The Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread, the Lamars. Hold back to break bread. If you what I lunch, you probably wind up. Go!
Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K 23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K 22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early take.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Levine, Isaiah Stewart out there with MP. Then there's Sexton. And it's Murray in at point guard. And for the Magic, guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Victor Oladipo is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
Here's MP. 12 points his last outing, and the jam by Levine.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Oladipo, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late, and it catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with this athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
Here's Oladipo. After the basket by San Antonio. Driving the lane, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
MP against Fultz. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Sexton. Drummond working against MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
And both free throws good for MP. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. MP against Fultz. He dishes it to Oladipo. Back to Fultz. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Fultz, no good. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now, here's MP. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Yes, that goes in.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Oladipo. 4-point game. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oladipo determined that time to get to the basket and forced the defense to foul him by driving right in there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And so, MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now, here's Suggs. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
MP against Fultz. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Collins is checked in, and it's in there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And And here is MP. Here's Sexton. And that one hits back iron. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Here's Franklin. Covered by MP. Harrell, the pass to Anthony. Makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP with it. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Sexton. Franklin passes to Harrell. There's the dish to Franklin. Back to Harrell. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Wagner. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Utah. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Murray outside. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so it's MP making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And will be... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Murray out there with MP. Then it's Collins. Then it's Johnson. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Jazz was a man on a mission. He scored 12 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. And on top of that, the energy and hustle he played with was really impressive, which is why he was able to stuff the stat sheet. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nunn kicks to Wagner. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Pass to Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Nunn passes to Harrell. There's Okeke, and stolen by Murray. The pass to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It is always a good idea to pound it inside. MP forcing the issue that time, getting himself to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Stewart's checked in for San Antonio. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Murray against Fultz. Passes it to Bagley. And taken away by Johnson. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. MP passes to Johnson. Suggs with the steal. Oladipo against Stewart. Pass to Fultz. To the paint. And Drummond kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Oladipo outside. Drops in the tray. Oladipo's got 6.
He's capable of knocking these deep shots down. Oladipo, a guy you have to guard closely all the time.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through emotions.
Yeah, you know, to me...
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this one. Making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. MP comes in for Zach LaVine.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
They've got Fultz. Bagley is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Oladipo kicks to Fultz. Here's Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass. Bagley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
MP against Drummond. MP passes to Vassell. To the inside. MP, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. MP's got 18 points in the game. Orlando leading by 9. Fultz the pass to Nunn. Inside. Here's Drummond. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And it's good. 2 points. Sexton's got 9 points in the quarter.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Murray against Oladipo for Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
MP passes to Stewart. Now MP. He's got 18. 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. Bagley with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Here's Drummond, and he converts the layup. He's got 14.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's MP. Good on the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to love MP's resilience, battling through the contact there.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. 1:33 left to play in the third. Anthony against Murray. Franklin passes to Harrell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found the angles to finish.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Now the pass to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
MP dishes to LaVine, and he uses the glass on the layup. LaVine's got 8.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Harrell kicks to Suggs. Rebounded by the Spurs. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's MP. He's got 20. Passes it to LaVine. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Sexton is out there with LaVine. Then it's MP. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Primo in at the shooting guard. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Keldon Johnson.
Magic leading by 7. Wagner passes to Anthony. Over to the wing. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Franklin. Covered by MP. Good defense by MP. Down low. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. Over to the left wing. Harold dishes to Suggs. Over Levine. And it's Suggs missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
MP up top, covered by Anthony. MP against Harold. Here's MP. Rebound by Harold. Magic leading by 5. Here's Suggs. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Sexton finds Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Dishes to MP. Outside for Sexton. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Anthony. A rebound by the Spurs. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint, MP. And MP throws it down.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end is really on another level.
Here's Anthony. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
MP against Harold. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Stewart.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Montrezl. Bagley comes in for Wagner. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Kendrick Nunn.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Sexton. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Suggs passes to Drummond. Now Suggs on deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP and the dunk by MP.
Lighting MP's competitive fire. When the game gets close, he is dialed in.
Here's Oladipo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
MP rising to the occasion. What a big bucket.
Oladipo taking his time here.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
MP, no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Hammond finds Oladipo. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Back to MP. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And these tough finishes get MP going. He relishes any chance to score on aggressive cover.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. Franklin's checked in for Fultz. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here are the Magic now. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try this in the game.
Sure. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Levine. Stewart kicks to Levine. Johnson for 3. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line.
So he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-pointer.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well,
Come until you already, we aiming at each other, overcome it. I say 2 brothers walking through the world unprepared. One little fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead. Shot, 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 shot. You don't know somebody till somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody till somebody who you're not. Unto you, mind frame. Now you speak
what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden, and your loss gets it light. Is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let.
I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my Team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. What a view of downtown Denver. A wonderful night in the Mile High City. From 2K. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got DeJounte Murray, Isaiah Stewart out there with MP. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Levine in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Reed in at the 2. Oh, here we are, January 1st. Grant, do players who are struggling ever feel like the new year symbolizes a fresh start?
No. The new year is definitely an exciting time to celebrate, as we all do. But I think that doesn't come around until maybe the All-Star break, which is a little bit past the halfway point. And really at that point, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, the Player of the Month award winners are in, and MP is receiving the honors for the 2nd time this season.
With the month he had, BA, this is no surprise. He was just elite. And winning it a 2nd time shows that he's been one of the best players in the league all season.
Murray against Murray. Pass to Gordon. The rebound by Stewart. And just about a minute into this first quarter. MP with it. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. Stewart, cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
The Nuggets on offense. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And that was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
If MP's got a chance to do some damage at the rim, you better believe he's gonna take it. He's not a guy who just plays it cool.
Here's Reed. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's MP. Down low. Here's Stewart. No good that time. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Reed going inside. Softly drops in the floater.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Spurs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. They grab their own miss. Yep, count it.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. And here's MP. He has 6. Into the lane. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I mean, what patience in the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray passes to Baines. Back to Murray from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
And some deep range shown there by Murray. When the D leaves him alone from there, it's pretty much going in.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And finished off by Stewart.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Baines with the 10-footer. Murray, no good. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow, did you see that? I mean, MP throwing it down off the bounce. Watch out.
Murray passes to Porter. Here's Najee. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Now here's MP. Right side Levine. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Reed. 23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now here's Porter from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
MP drives in, and MP throws it down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Goes up from the top of the key. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Devin Vassell out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's MP in at point. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He had 30 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Up top, Porter. Back to Morris from behind the arc. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Left side, Sexton. Fires from deep. Denver grabs the miss. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Morris. From the baseline. No good. A bit long that time. And here are the Spurs now. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Gordon, he's checked in for Najee. Walker. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we can. Look for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Jones, and MP subbed in for Murray. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Reed, checked by Sexton, and it's Murray finishing it off.
That is one athletic young player. Murray making those dunks look easy.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Reed in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
With the drive, and he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
6 to shoot. Stewart, the pass to MP. Here's Sexton. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got rebound number 8 now.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. This for the tie. Denver the rebound. Here's Porter. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. Colin Sexton coming into the league and giving starters minutes right away. So really learning on the fly.
And he drops the first. And Sexton able to play through mistakes early in his career. Brent, his shooting stood out right away.
Yeah, he's such a tremendous scorer, BA, and keeps a lot of pressure on the defense. The next step for him, and we've seen signs of this, is him just becoming a better playmaker.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
Here's Najee. Stewart defends. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 7 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Green, the pass to Morris. Covered by MP. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Spurs need to get one up here. Lets it go from deep. Primo, good.
Primo.
And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Morris against Sexton. Over to the wing. Here's Najee. And there's the foul. It'll go on to Michael Green. That's his first foul. Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Levine. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. 1:11 left in the third. MP, the pass to Sexton. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 9.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Murray against Morris. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Stevens is checked in for the Nuggets. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. MP, the pass to Stewart. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And right now, MP is putting on a clinic, getting whatever shot he wants and just doing his thing.
And the Nuggets shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Covered by MP. Banked it in off the glass.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Driving in. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's San Antonio now. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sexton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Stevens. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
From deep three-point range. And it
baby.
They got that one.
Gets it. Wow.
That's before the buzzer right there.
Whoa. The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that.
And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection.
Stop and run. Stop and run.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Colin Sexton out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's MP, and it's Murray in at the 2.
He was sitting back a little. Bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now MP to the inside. Here's Stewart. Goes back up. There's the steal. Fires for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's MP. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to... the last possession. You'll remember that one.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And stolen by Stewart. Here's Sexton. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Reed. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Clock at 6. Gordon on the wing. Outside Murray. From deep. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP with it. Pass to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Murray against MP. Shoots from 12. Murray, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Stewart. And here's MP. Back to Stewart. Baines with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Nice shot by Stevens.
I like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Levine, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's MP. Inside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Nice communication on this play. MP keeping everybody on the same page, directing traffic, and making the on-time delivery.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Stewart against Murray. The layup misses. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now MP. To the inside. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by MP. And now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. Murray with it. Guarded by Stewart. Here's the three. And another three for Denver.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. MP, the pass to Stewart. And here's Sexton. On the wing, Levine. Right side, Sexton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has gone on.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 5. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. And another basket for Denver.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Now here's MP. Pass to Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Johnson.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
59 seconds left to play in the fourth.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's San Antonio now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Levine. It's Stewart, high post. To the middle. Here's Sexton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Spurs lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 8. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray from outside. Doesn't go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to MP. To the paint. Stewart, no good. From deep. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these friendly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. My heart told me love, get you together. Yeah, and when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit her back cause I'm a baller. I told that to do it and she said tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit her back cause I'm a baller. I told that to do it and she said tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on
Zana. Shorty said she really like designer. Bought that the body I designed her. Riding Kawasaki, better slide up. Rollers got his. If I'm in the city, you should know. I'm in that 4-door, me and P. If I'm with your you should know. She with us, nah, she ain't coming home. My new see me every day. Tinted windows on the whip, you can't see me anyway. Make a lot of wishes, need a genie any day. And she ain't really want you, or she really.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. One of the best, the lively. And we've got time for a quick pregame report with that.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Jakob Poeltl out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Sullivan in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got Sexton, MP out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Murray in at the 1. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. This is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Nice shot by Poeltl.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Stewart misses. Sullivan the pass to Bridges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The ability to score in close. Bridges showing some nice touch and concentration from this area.
To the inside. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham with the ball. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Cunningham. Last game he had 28 points. Bridges misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the dunk by Stewart.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Sullivan, he's covered by Murray. Over in the corner, Cunningham to the right side. Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Stewart. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, MP. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Inside, and stolen by Sexton. Here's MP. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. To the middle, here's LaVine.
Oh! Nice. You can see why LaVine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. It's Poeltl top of the key. He kicks it to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Johnson in for Murray. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
He is a high IQ big man. Now, Collins is excellent at setting quality screens and rolling with a purpose.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Burton's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Levine. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. MP passes to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. MP kicks to Collins. He's with it. 17 points for him last game against New York. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Passes to Burton. Over Sexton. That one, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now, here's MP. He's guarded close. Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Nice recognition from MP. This kind of unselfishness goes a long way to develop team chemistry.
Now, here's Cunningham, defended by Sexton. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second basket.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Down low, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
You must push Collins further away. When you don't, this is exactly what's going to happen.
Pass to Burton, unloads from 13, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid in that in-between.
To the inside. Tries again. Shot by Collins, no good. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take ball. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
For your Spurs, Devin Vassell.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside, here's Collins. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Collins has got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And stolen by MP. In transition, here comes San Antonio. He gets it in there.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentage.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court for the Pistons, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Then there's Grant, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Burton in at the 4 slot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He scored 18 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
No, I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Here's Lopez following the bucket by the Spurs. Clock at 6. Burton, no good. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Levine's shot is off.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Now, one thing, Chris, you got to love about Jeremy Grant is his raw scoring ability.
Yeah, he's a real volume shooter. He takes a lot of threes, but he makes a lot of threes. You can trust him to come up with points out there. And you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
San Antonio calls timeout. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel.
Substitution on the court.
1:14 left to play here in the half. Outside, Sexton. Collins against Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. MP with it. Lopez is there. And the dunk by MP.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Pistons trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant the pass to Sullivan. Here's Burton. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Lopez throws it down.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
And here is MP. And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now. The coach, and we finished one half of basketball. It's the Spurs up 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even. Look now for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And the Pistons making a change here. Free throw good, Sexton.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
Sexton is out there with Levine. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's MP. And it's Jones in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. And the pass to Stewart. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Rising up with ease there. When MP gets great inside positioning, he leaves no room for error with the slant.
Pass to Hayes. And here is Bridges. Guarded by Levine. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Gillian Hayes said, "We have a fun team." We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future. And Coach Dwayne Casey says if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. This is it to Bay. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Bay. The Pistons keeping it alive, a new 14. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Pistons trail by 17. Cunningham looking it over. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. To the paint and stolen by Bay. Lets it go from deep. Cunningham's shot is off.
When the defense forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Lopez against MP. It's tipped. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 11 points here in just the second half. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
So for the Pistons, Burton's checked in for Lopez. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Bay. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Burton, the pass to Grant. Here's Cunningham. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 15.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Now, here's MP. Covered by Hayes. Here's Stewart. Rebound, Detroit. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Misses from close range. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Now here's Hayes. Covered by MP. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
When using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes out here.
Now here's MP. He's got 14. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Pirtle. Cunningham is out there with Grant, and it's Sullivan in at the point guard position. MP against Grant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Pistons with possession here. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Cunningham's shot is off. Spurs leading by 20. Down low, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Cunningham with it, out guarded by Murray. Burton, the pass to Cunningham. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so, MV will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. To the inside. And Stewart gets it to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Sullivan, covered by MP. Can't hit from 12. For San Antonio, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 12 points here in the 2nd half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Burton. The pass to Sullivan. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle, the pass to Grant. Over MP. And there's Grant on the assist by Pirtle.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
Now, MP. Here's Stewart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Levine's checked in for the Spurs. Sexton comes in for Walker. Cunningham passes to Bay. Here's Sullivan. Hands it from downtown.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the 2nd of this half. 3rd overall.
MP with it. Kicks it to Levine. That shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Grant the pass to Cunningham. Now Grant. Pistons passing it around. Going inside. A jump hook. Cunningham's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 21. And here is MP. And the dunk by MP.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, man. The playoffs too, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain. They're not as punching.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Inside. Outside for Sexton. Pass to MP. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter. Johnson inside.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so to boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
MP up top, defended by Bridges. MP no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Bay. Sexton grabs the board. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The drive by MP.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by the Spurs. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving in. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
With them down. See, running. Yo, my mood is real rude. Show you what mobsters don't box my lodges. Every invitation of like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch pins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me. Females who's the. Is always the. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reach in your bag. I'm a leader at last, this a don you with.